Yeah. Hello everyone. Here's a continuation of my last video about how I'm using my Midori since April. So I did the first two. I talked about my bullet journal and how I'm using that, and now I'm going to show you the sketches. Oh, but first, I got this off of, oh boy, I forget the name. Everybody knows it, though. My Life is in One Place. I got this printout from them, and I printed it out on cardstock. And I had this piece of plastic. It was like an envelope, and there was some type of advertisement in there. So I just cut off the edge of it and I slipped my card through, and I'm using it to write, I'm supposed to be using it to write my letters nice and straight, but sometimes I just come in here and I scribble and and there you go. But that's the intent of this. So alright, now this is my craft folder, and I carry, you know, different things in here that I want to paste in for my smash in various places. Talked about my friend Nancy last time. She always gives me different things. Here's some cards, some religious cards that have different languages on the back, so I'll use those at some point. And this one is the sketchbook paper, and I wanted it so that I could always have sketchbook with me instead of having like a notebook and a sketchbook. That's really why I bought the Madori in the first place. I love stamps, and I go through a lot of mail at my job, so I collect a lot of stamps, and they're very beautiful. I love all these bird ones that I've been getting this year. So I've got even more in my zipper pocket to paste in different places. Alright, and this was just a little postcard that my dentist gave me, telling me it was time to get in there, and I thought it was very, very cute, so I put it in there. My friend Nancy gave me a stack of these post-it notes, so I put that in there. Some washi tape, stamp. Here's my first page, just a little sketch. Then I have been trying out different, whenever I get a new sketchbook, I like to try out different media in this. This one, we had a storm, and I did this with a Tombow pen and some gouache, a wash on the back. And this one, these are some of my favorite drawing tools. I just love the lead holders. Oh, they can, this lead pointer gets such a sharp point. They don't go dull right away. You can, if you push down on the clicker here, it releases the pen or the pencil lead, and so then when you're traveling you can put the lead back up in there, and so it doesn't break on you. So these, I use these all the time when I'm sketching. A lot of times I'll have a kneaded eraser, but those, if you drop them in the dirt or whatever, they pick up everything, cat hair, dog hair. And so they're the best. They're the best for drawing and erasing on paper. They don't tear the paper at all, so I love using that. But when I'm going places, I usually take one of these clicker white erasers. This one happens to be my mom's, and that I got from when I got all her drawing supplies and things after she passed away, so I keep that close to my heart. Oh, and also, this little lead pointer, you stick the lead in, the pencil in here, and then it goes around in a circle. So you're not cranking anything to sharpen your pencil. And if you've got carpal tunnel, it's horrible. And I was doing a lot of colored pencil work the month that I picked these up, and my hands were just terrible from constantly sharpening. And my husband says, well, why don't you try one of these? And ever since then, this is what I used for drawing. That's it. All right, my daughter came up one weekend, and she was helping me, get rid of some old things. And these were my grandmother's dessert glasses. She used to work at Kruski's. That used to be Kmart before Kmart came along. And she got them for Sundays, so I used to eat Sundays out of these, and I wanted to give them to my grandchildren. So it was kind of hard to let them go, but they're not doing any good sitting up in my closet hoarding them. So I've got to let them go and live. Then we also, when she was up here, we celebrated my granddaughter's 4th birthday. This was also done in gouache, and I believe I just wrote with my little Avengers pen. Then the first robin we saw late spring on April 10th. That's pitiful. It's just, I heard one for the first time on April 7th. I like to keep these, these types of notes to see when, the lake gets frozen over in the fall, and when it becomes, clear in the spring. I like to write these different things down. One day I was bored, so I was looking at different people on Pinterest and just sketching them. And that's what these are, 2 different things for drawing fairies. I was into that for a little bit. Fairy pictures, fairy hair. Then we were at a turkey banquet. I have to finish this and write all about what happened at the turkey banquet. My husband, I'm the treasurer for that, and my husband was a hunter, so he wants to do something for the sport, and I just wanted to support him. So I am helping him out being a treasurer, and he got for me autographed Packer football. Isn't that cool? But he bid for it for me, and I wanted to draw it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet and write about the night. And then we were at a convention for the Wisconsin Conservation Congress, and I was able to, while my husband was in all his meetings, I was able to get a lot of work done on the internet. I'm on some classes, and we have limited internet here at our house, so it was nice to have unlimited internet so I could watch all my videos that I wanted to. And one of the classes for sketchbook school that I was in semester 1 for, you had to draw with a pen directly and try to become as detailed as possible and draw what's in front of you. And so that was what was in front of me, my hotel coffee system. So then I wrote about the day that we had. I also like to write what the temperature was and what the date was. I always like to date my pages. Now, so this was on May 9th. So this is on 6/3. So that's how long I was sick. I was just like on death's door. It was terrible. That bronchitis was just ridiculous. So, but my lilacs were in bloom. I had to paint them, and that was it. So I painted these with watercolor and a water brush, and that's fun to use. And then these I did with Tombow markers, and they're water soluble ink, but some colors I've used the Tombows on hot press watercolor paper, and they work beautifully. Everything disperses. You can get pure watercolor effects with them on hot press watercolor paper. But other papers, they seem to soak in. Some colors soak in, other colors I'm able to get them to be dispersed. So I probably won't use the Tombows anymore with this paper because the results are just too odd. And then here is another one. I just tried it again and it didn't come through, so it was like a failed thing. But oh well, what are you gonna do? Then my last two, I saw these birds out on Mother's Day and I had to hurry up and capture them, and I didn't even notice that I was skipping umpteen pages, but I did, and I enjoyed doing that. And then this one, I had a set of microns and I just wanted to play, and that was just from the other night, and just doing some Zentagles. So that's, oh, and then the last one was, and this is a note for you guys, to always test your ink out to see if it's waterproof or not before you start painting. Because I started painting and the ink ran all over the place, and it was really, these things were blue instead of red, and I did it with colored pencil over it. So that's all I've got in my Midori so far, and thank you so much for watching. I really enjoy doing these videos. Please stay tuned for more. I have lots to show you. Bye bye now. Have a great evening.